Good morning, crafty girls. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ilona and I'm proud to present my YouTube name sign. I never had a YouTube name sign, and when Sa from Sa Crafters, and I will put her links in the video in the description box below, when she had a challenge to make a name sign, I thought immediately, wow, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I wanted a name sign for my YouTube channel, but I also wanted it to fit into my new scrap room, and my new scrap room has a beach theme, so my sign had to be a beach theme, and it took me ages to get the idea and what I wanted and how to decorate and blah blah blah. You know, sometimes you get stuck. The challenge is just a few more days, but by uploading and making the video it probably will be just in time. But this is the sign that I came up with. I wanted this beach theme, and my colors are white, grey, blue and silver, so I needed to have that color scheme in my sign. I actually really love this sign, so I'm gonna tell you what I did. Because the hardest part was for me that I wanted to have the wood look behind here. I wanted to achieve that, and I didn't have any of the papers that had that look already. So I needed to come up with a way to make it myself, and I finally took a piece of like this, just a cardboard box. And this one is obviously brown, but the one that I used had a grayish backside. And what I did was, I had this technique that you use white glue all over your piece, and then let it dry a little, but not too much, and then paint over it with whatever paint you want, and it gets this crackle effect. I did two sides, and one came out really striped and the other one was more kind of like with cracks and things. So I cut them into strips and alternated them to give this look. And the back of this wood plaque I first painted with a clay colored paint. Then I knew I wanted to use tags, so I used this tag punch and also my scalloped punch, because my first letter was too big for the small tag, and also my 4 could not fit on a small tag. So that's why I used the scalloped ones for the P and the 4. So my YouTube name is Picture for Life, and a long time ago I explained why this was my name. When I started YouTube, it's a really long time ago, you had to have a number in your name, and it had to be more than 6 letters. I knew I wanted to have my name to be Pitje, because those are the initials of my husband, myself, my oldest son, my youngest son. And this letter I needed to put behind there, because otherwise you could not say the word, or it wasn't a word. And when the E was behind there, it became Pitje. And Pitje in Dutch is a small little seed like you have in apples. So I thought Pitje, and I needed a number. So I thought, well, make it Pitje for Life, because a seed brings new life. So that's how my YouTube name came about. So I used silver stickled letters for my Pitje, for my name, and then the 4 and the Life. I wanted to have bigger letters here, and I thought they would work perfect for this because of all the glitter. And the 4 is I cut it out with a stencil and then glued it and dumped glitter on there. And then I used some shells that I found on the beach here in Holland. I go to the beach at least once every year. I love it there. I just love it. When I'm on the beach, I always look for shells. Well, actually I look for a message in the bottle, because that's on my bucket list. But I never found one yet. These are shells that I picked up on a vacation when we were there. And also the sand. This is real sand from my favorite beach. We went there all the time when I was a kid to have our vacation. So I have great memories. The last time I was there, I just poured some sand in a plastic bottle, water bottle, and took it home. I used it in here because I make this shaker and I quite like the idea. And I know I have some flip-flops somewhere in my stash, and I was looking for it and I could not find them. For now I have to do it with what it is now. I have some decoration from the shells, of course, then the shaker again, some shells. And this cluster and this little cluster are some flowers and blue paper flower there and there. I got from Natasha's Scrabble Corner. This acrylic kind of flower are these, and I found them in Malta when we were there in February. So I bought those. And I curled the stamen just to give it a little bit more interest. And then behind here is some pearl trim. And this little thing is actually out of a potpourri dish I had in this bluish grayish color, and it matched just perfectly, so I got it out and stuck it on here. So that's all I can tell you. Thank you so much for having this this challenge, because I never had a name sign and you just gave me the inspiration to make one. And I really love how it turned out, and it's gonna be on my room somewhere. I hope you enjoyed my video, and thank you all for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and bye bye everybody.